The Lorebook Revelation from Shadowkeep. Moon mining. Record. Luna 0.024. Identities scrubbed. Location K1 dig site 3. So site 3. Threat detect level 7 10 unauthorized cognizance protocol in compliance. Threat response scrubbed. Scrub request Commander Quang Zhan. Scrub response accepted. That's it. That's the dig order. Clover Spray has left the building. Finally. Now let's get to work. Wait. You can't just start like that. What? Come on. Don't you see how momentous this is? Can't you feel it? We're on the moon, mining for what might be above my pay grade. I dig, you dig, let's dig. Slow down, listen. A science only just discovered and a source on that wavelength or whatever is buried in the crust of the moon. There's a whole other mission serving as a cover story. This is huge. Just another day at the office. On the moon. Yep, on the moon. Now come on. Get your gear and mount up. What's the hurry? It's just another day at the office. Nobody remembers the second guy to walk on the moon. I do. Huh? The second guy to walk on the moon. I can name them all. First was... Okay, fine. You made your point. Would you get your gear on? You do feel it. Fine. Yeah, just don't make me think about it too much, okay? We've got a lot of work to do. All right, Apollo. Whatever you say. Huh? I told you no nicknames. Let's get moving. Entry number 2 is the discovery. Okay. Record Luna 0.167. Identities Dr. Tanis Lee. All right, we get their full names now. Dr. Tanis Lee. Commander Quang Zhan. Captain Ho Yi. Present unspeaking. Location K1 Dig Site 2. Communion Command Center. Threat detect level 10. Protocol in compliance. Record for prosperity. Revised response. Exhibit record 12. File report to Rasputin. Commander, we found it. Where? Nearly 1,200 meters deep in Site 3. The readings were all over the charts like in the other dig sites, but the borer broke into a tunnel and, well, we almost hit it with the borer. The machine chewed through a pillar or something that held it up. And so, what is it? What does it look like? Show me the feed, the diagnostic, everything. I don't have any of that. What? That's why I'm here. The instruments failed the moment we broke through. The borer too. Some sort of EMP, but your suits worked just fine. We checked and rechecked everything. So what is this thing? Nothing like what I expected. You have to see it for yourself. I think I do. I'll help you get your suit on. Okay. Revelation. Entry number 3 from Shadowkeep. Notic effects. Record. Luna 0.324. Recausal mirror recorded. Identities. Dr. Wade Bow. Commander Quang Zhan. Location. K1 Dig Site 4. Logistics. Infirmary. Threat detect level 8, 9. Possible psychosis, crew impairment. Threat response forward for medical review. Revised response exhibit record 456. File report to Rasputin. Oh, wow. Here we go. Strap in. Strap in. Dig Site 4. Okay. I've completed the report, Commander. You can read it for yourself, but I think we both understand the gravity of the situation. I'll read it and share a sit rep with the board next quarter, but a summary of principal findings wouldn't be out of order. Yawn. Excuse me. I need to get some rest. Well, I can't explain the mechanism, but tests show neurochemical cascades increasing in frequency and severity over time. Individuals differ in their expression, but there's a clear trend when examined in the aggregate. Approximately 80% of the K1 crew is suffering similarly. Intrusive thoughts, insomnia, narcolepsy, nightmares, and the worst cases, as we saw with Helsha Rel, hallucinations, auditory and visual. It's a threat to the project. And the 20%? Individuals who've yet to be exposed. And yes, before you ask, I did witness the effect in action. I took the levels on an unexposed technician, Colleen Vance, and re-examined them after just an hour with it. Despite no outward changes of behavior, there was a marked drop in her serotonin and a commensurate rise in cortisol, the stress hormone. After a week of work at Site 3, she was requesting sedatives as a sleep aid. Now she wants something stronger, something to knock her out. Oh my God, this is terrifying. Does your report include any recommendations? Only my best guess. Restrict direct exposure to 30 minutes per day. Rotate teams between sites each week to limit proximity. And we need to plan for attrition. People need to get off this rock or they'll go crazy. Heck, I'm near the breaking point and I'm supposed to help everyone else. I think you're right. You do need a break. Come with me when I head back to Earth for my next quarterly. We can come up with a plan for who will replace you in the coming days. Fine. Yawns. Fine. And my recommendations? I'll review the report and we'll implement them. The rotation between sites will cause a difficulty, but we'll do what we must do to keep the crew fit. Revelation. The Lorebook Revelation from Shadowkeep, the 4th entry, the Deep Space Signal. Record Luna 0.346. Recusal Mirror Record. There we go. Identities. Mike Loftus. Liam Yarn. Location K1 Dig Site 3. Loftus Yarn. Site 3. Anomaly Observation. Level 5, possible exotic. That's the threat detect. Threat response, record for prosperity. Revised response, exhibit record 501. File report to Rasputin. Rasputin's getting all the files. Here, listen to this. We've been listening to it for the last 2 hours. I just need a break. No, I know, but you really need to hear this. Fine. Shift is almost over anyway. Might as well suckle the last of that sweet nightmare milk. Oh my God. Nightmare milk. Silence. 01.37. So, yup. That's it. Yup. Yeah, it's a new pattern. That seemed super interesting 2 hours ago, but it gets old. I'm bored and I'm tired. And when our shift is over, I probably won't be able to sleep until 2 hours before I have to get up and do it all over again. Look at where the signal is coming from. What do you mean? It's right in front of us. Check the ambient on the PQZ. That's weird. So it's an echo? Well, the pattern repeats, first from here and then from out there. So you think it's bouncing the signal off something outside the system? You're crazy. I'm not. Also, this kind of signal doesn't bounce. We can hit it between phasic realities. Nothing. Whistles. Still eager for your shift to end? AI comm. Firewall. Exposure limit reached. Exit observation. Entry number 5 from the Lorebook Revelation detached. Record Luna 0.279. Recusal mirror record. Identities. What does that mean? Am I saying that right? What's a mirror record?
Recusal.
The withdrawal of a judge, prosecutor, or juror from a case on the grounds that they are unqualified to perform legal duties because of a possible conflict of interest. Recusal mirror record. Recusal mirror record. It's a mirror record. Recusal is withdrawal. I'm sure that means something. Okay. Commander Quang Zhan, Aeronautics of China. Oh, we actually see where he's from. Aeronautics of China, cool. Board, President. Oh, okay, now we have their titles. President Yang Lin, General Han Wanwei, corrupted. Location K1 Dig Site 2. Communion, Command Center. Yeah, okay, this is Command Center. Site 2. We got those names in there. None, all parties level 1 clearance, threat detect. Revised detect level 4 psychosis, dangerous. Their response, record for prosperity. Revised response, exhibit record 22, file report to Rasputin. Yep, we're going to upload this to YouTube. I'll just edit out the parts where I take breaks on that. Scrub request, Commander Quang Zhan. Scrub response, accepted. Deletion request, Commander Quang Zhan. Deletion response, delete all. This guy's just deleting everything. Oh, because I think that's because, okay, he's deleting stuff because he doesn't want Clovis Bray to get it. I think that's why. And they're eventually going to move to Site 2, I think. Corrupted. And so we maintain the ex-botany work, but there will be no further communication between that First Light team and the K1 project. First Light team and the K1 project. Furthermore, communication of this sort ends. I'll come and deliver progress reports in person. I don't think I need to tell you this, but this is highly unusual, Commander Quang. Surely our normal security protocols are sufficient. Yes, and normally I would agree. So would our friends at Clovis Bray, I'm sure. Yep, and there's Clovis Bray. You accuse Clovis Bray of what? Monitoring our communications? Do you think they are listening right now? Murmurs and laughter. I can't tell you what Clovis Bray did when they assisted in setting up this mission, but I can tell you what I would have recommended to the board if Clovis Bray had been in the position of asking us for help putting a project together. I see, but you still haven't explained. Corrupted, scrubbed, corrupted. How often would you be able to make your reports, Commander? Quarterly. Earlier whenever we make a discovery of note. So we can look forward to seeing you in person in a couple months. I plan to return tomorrow. Surprised murmurs. Well, I think I speak for all of the board when I say that I expect something monumental when you give your report. I have no doubt if that's all, I'll take my leave. I have a lot of work to do before tomorrow. Certainly. Goodbye, Commander. Goodbye, President, Generals, esteemed members of the board. Signing out. Firewall, scrub the following from your records. Scrubbed. Firewall, server connection to Warmind Rasputin. Mirror records mirrored. AICOM firewall, Warmind Rasputin requests reason for break of contact. Tell Rasputin to contact Aeronautics of China, server connection. AICOM firewall negative, Warmind Rasputin will maintain open channel. Fine. Bring up a map for the critical relays of cross-space transmission. File mirrored records, filed recused file, recused AICOM, firewall, hologram offered, PR offered. Highlight any other systems that might use as backdoors or jury-rigged to transmit or receive. Recused. Okay. Transfer that to my data stem. Firewall, delete all records of my conversation with the board and of this conversation. Delete records, deleted. Delete mirror records, deleted. Delete recused file, deleted, corrupted. AICOM firewall deletion affirmed. All right, Lorebook Revelation, entry number 6, mouse. Oh God, guys, I'm crashing. I'm crashing. Please send help. Send your energy. My brain is crashing. Quick. We just keep chugging. I'm only this is only the second book. Okay. Record Luna 1.006. Dr. Janet Green, K1 at Dig Site. Janet Green. K1, dig site. Site 1. Okay, I haven't seen site 1 yet. Crew quarters. Room 4. Okay, this is a crew quarters. That's interesting. Threat detect none. Threat response none. Okay. Hi, my little mouse. I hope that when we listen to this, we're both home and celebrating. It was hard leaving you and Mimi behind, and well, you didn't make it any easier. I didn't even get to hug you goodbye. Hopefully we're laughing about it now. Anyway, I'm recording this because I was invited to do, well, a super special and super secret job. So secret, they can't send you any messages while I'm away. But I'm going to record something every day because I'll be thinking about you every day. And Mimi too, but I have different messages for her. So let's start with the big stuff. Mama is on the moon. I'm sure you'll know that by the time we listen to this, but still it's so crazy. It was a long trip and I'm exhausted, but now that I'm here, I can't sleep. Too excited, I guess. Anyway, they found something up here on the moon. It's well, no one really knows what it is, but it's talking to something way out there. It might be talking to another traveler, and that's what I'm here to help figure out. They needed Mama to help them crack the code. Pretty cool, right? I mean, another traveler, or maybe the origins of the traveler. Wow. I hope you understand that I had to go. I had to, sorry. Mouse, next time I leave, I expect that hug. You give the best hugs. I hope you're hugging me when you hear this. The figure. Record. Luna 1.013. Recusal mirror record. Identities. Dr. Luli Henson. Commander Huang Yan. K1 dig site 4. Logistics. Infirmary. Threat detect level 8, 9, possible psychosis, crew impairment. Revised detect level 5, possible exotic. Threat response, forward for medical review. Revised response, exhibit record 620, file report to Rasputin. Step into my office, Commander. What's on your mind, Doctor? That's what I was going to ask you. I don't have time for word games. Then I'll put it to you straight. Your reprimand of Jun just now, it was over the top. Are you telling me how to do my job? I'm telling you, you're doing it wrong. With respect. Respect? You're under a lot of stress, and if you don't mind me saying, it's showing. I do mind. As a matter of fact, I'm of a mind to put you on the next ship out of here. And what reason would you give for my dismissal? Insubordination. Undermining mission confidence. Don't you think that might be a little over the top? Sorry. I didn't sleep well last night. I'm on edge. Yes, you hide it well, but I've been studying this and I know the signs, insomnia or nightmares or both. Neither. I was awake. I was reading a report in bed and then suddenly someone was in the room with me. A hallucination? Someone you knew? Someone I knew? No. It was just a figure. I looked at the foot of my bed and it was like a person, but tall. Too tall. It loomed over me. A shadow. I couldn't see any features. I tried to call out to it, but I couldn't speak. I couldn't move. And it just looked at me. It sounds crazy, but it felt hateful. Or not hate exactly, disdain. Anyway, I must have lost consciousness because when I woke, it was gone. This was the first occurrence? Just last night? Yes. I can't imagine experiencing that twice. We'll have good news and bad news. Unintelligible grumble. Now hang on. It's really just good news. The bad news is that those who suffer from what you experienced often report multiple occurrences. The good news is that it's totally natural. It aligns with my research. I think I can help you avoid it in the future. So what was it? It was a pre-dormital sleep paralysis, atonia while conscious. You just need a little more gamma aminobutyric acid in your system. Your body was in a sleep state while your mind was awake. This causes stress and can result in that idea of a threat being in the room. I'll send you something up to your quarters. Drink it in an hour before bed. You'll be fine. That's a relief. Thank you, Dr. Henson. Forgive me for earlier. Don't worry about it, but you might want to have another word with John. Noted. Thanks again. Good night, Doctor. Good night, Commander. Silence 0603. Firewall, can you run a spectrum-wide scan of the Commander's quarters tonight? Scan requires Commander Quang's consent. Relay permission request? No. It's probably nothing. Never mind. The visitor from the Lorebook Revelation from Shadowkeep. Record Luna 1.1.1.127. Recusal mirror record. Identities Commander Quang Zhan. Alton Bray. Location K1 dig site. Crew quarters. Commander's quarters. Threat detect none. All parties level 1 clearance. Threat response recorded for prosperity. Revised response exhibit record 634 file to report to Rasputin. Okay, Huang, Alton, Site 1, Rasputin. Okay. Who gave you permission to be here? Oh, Mr. Bray. Yes, Commander Quang. And you'd have known I was coming if First Light hadn't severed communications. Excuse me. It was necessary to maintain the secrecy of the K1 project. That was not part of Aeronautics' agreement with us. Okay, so China, Aeronautics of China is... First Light is a team within the Aeronautics of China, I think. That was not part of Aeronautics' agreement with us, and it's not working. You're burning through personnel, and the ones sane enough to sit down for an exit interview have some very unflattering things to say about operations here. Don't worry about them. We're containing the situation. You need to be more concerned about yourself. Is that a threat? It's a fact. Did you really think you could keep K1 for yourselves? And what has all this subterfuge gotten Aeronautics? What has it gotten you? You've led this project since its inception, and what do you have to show for it? Firewall, pull up plans for the array. Ooh, the array. Holy shit, is that what the array's about? We thought it communicates with Rasputin, but it's really part of communicating with, well, it probably attracted the darkness. AI com firewall, hologram prophet. Interesting. What am I looking at? The first extra spatial transceiver. Using our current technology, background signals make it difficult to isolate. I see. Its depth makes the moon work like a baffle. Intriguing. And if it works, well, talk to whatever is out there. Oh wait, the array's on Earth though. The Earth array's on Earth, so that probably not right. It's probably not the right array. It's okay, I got excited. It's not a conversation exactly. Language isn't being used, although now that we've worked out most of the kinks, we know it could be used to transmit language across, well, any distance, instantaneously. You speak as if you've already built it. Come with me to Site 2. Okay, from the Lorebook Revelations in Shadowkeep, Boxing Day, record Luna 1.187, recusal mirror record, identities, Dr. Janet Green. Location, K1 dig site, crew quarters, room 403. Threat detect, level 589, possible exotic, possible psychosis, crew impairment. Threat response, forward for medical review. Revised response, exhibit record 755, file report to Rasputin. Okay, we got Janet, we got Rasputin, we got Site 1. Hey Mouse, sad news today. Clever Spray has come to box it up. Commander says we don't need it anymore because we built the transceiver. That's in Site 2. And the doctor says the box will help protect us. I don't like it. The idea of trapping it like that, alone in the dark, forever crying out, but Mama can't hear you. They're going to box it up, study and poke you. They're even moving it away to a new facility. I might not see it again. I might not see you again. That's too sad. Mama's too sad right now. We'll talk more later. Silence. 0227. What's the point? The Lorebook Revelations. Entry number 10. Waking Dreams. Record Luna 1.230. Recusal Mirror Record. Identities. David Pell. Dr. Luli Henson. Commander Huang Zhan. Location K1 dig site. 1. Crew quarters. Commander's quarters. Threat detect level 4, 5, 9, 10. Psychosis, dangerous, possible exotic crew impairment. Protocol in compliance. Revised detect level 3, 4, 6, and 10. Confirmed exotic. Psychosis, dangerous, crew impairment. Protocol in compliance. Threat response, audit exotic influence. Mirror files, recusal review, and threat review. Revised response. Exhibit record 755, file report to Rasputin. No, I have to talk to her. I'm sorry, Commander. Too much time with the transceiver. David just needs some rest. I do not. He and I were just talking about that. You mean you were trying to stick a needle in me? David, stop. No, don't touch me. She doesn't get it, Commander. She doesn't understand. She doesn't listen to it like I do. She doesn't know how helpful it can be. It's all right, Henson. Let David talk. See, no one's going to make you do anything you don't want to do. She's trying to make me sleep, but I don't want to sleep anymore. I dream when I'm awake now. Me too, sometimes. It's okay. It's better than okay. It's brilliant. I'm brilliant. Look what it helped me make. Firewall. Show them the drive designs. AI-com firewall. Hologram. Profit. Silence. 0107. See? You see what I mean? Huh? The principal scales, I applied it to matter. It could work for whatever we want. It builds a cosmophasic field around the object to generate a convergence point. I can't build it with the materials we have here. Plus, you don't want to be in the solar system when you engage the drive. Wouldn't want to accidentally bring anything along with you. Okay, David, you've had your chat. Doctor, I think David is right. Excuse me? You don't understand. You may go. David and I have a lot to talk about. From the Lorebook Revelations. Record Luna 2.14. Recusal Mirror Record. Identities Commander Huang Zhan. Dig Site 2 Communion Archives. I love how Dig Site 2 is called Communion because it's got the transceiver there. Threat detect level 4, 6, 7, 9. Psychosis dangerous. Psychosis unauthorized cognizance. Crew impairment. Threat response. Emergency response. Exhibit record 967. File report to Rasputin. AI-com firewall commander. Connect to Rasputin. What? No, your systems are isolated. Firewall. AI-com firewall purpose. Clover Spray already has enough visibility into the K1 project. Clover Spray. I won't have them claiming every discovery we make as their own. File, why are you asking about connecting to Rasputin? So this is an AI com called Firewall. I think we should have been coding this as a different character. AI com Firewall classified. Classified by whom? So the commander is speaking to this AI com Firewall. AI com Firewall mendacity security protocol. Security protocol built into you by Clover Spray, or did Rasputin upload some black box command into you before you were disconnected? Emergency commandeer station controls commandeered. Recuse emergency command recused. Recuse. AI-com firewall mendacity classified. Is that so? Firewall, bring up a record of your self commands. AI-com firewall hologram profit. I knew allowing one of Clover Spray's AIs on this mission was a mistake, even one as primitive as you. What are all these recusal commands and file movements? I see. I also see a number of corrupted files. Firewall, have you been manipulated by Clover Spray since your installation? AI.com firewall negative. Why is so much data being taken by hidden files? AI.com firewall mendacity classified. I see. I suppose you want me to have a Clover Spray technician come and check you out. Maybe even have Rasputin do some diagnostics. AI.com firewall affirmative. Negative. Our small steps from the Lorebook Revelation in Shadowkeep. Record Lunar 2.161. Identities Commander Huang Zhan. Location K1 Dig Site 1 Crew Quarters Commander's Quarters. Threat detect none. Speech composition. Threat response record for posterity. This project has been difficult. No one could have predicted how hard it's been. Our health has suffered. Our families have suffered. We've lost friends, and every day you are here, each and every one of you is making a personal sacrifice. I know you understand that what we're learning is worth that sacrifice, but I also know that it's frustrating to not be certain that our work is making a difference. So I asked you all to come together today to tell you, you're not just making a difference, you're changing our stars. Excuse me. Not far from here, a man took the first step onto the moon saying it was one giant leap for mankind. Now because of you, humanity is making its next giant leap. Today, in a message that will be relayed system-wide, Aeronautics of China is announcing a new phase of the Exodus project. The science we invented will be used to propel humanity beyond our solar system and to new worlds. Pause for applause. Construction of the new colony ships have already begun. Some of you might want to join those missions. I know you all have the right stuff. Pause for laughter. But I hope you'll consider staying. Our work here is invaluable. We're here taking a small step so that humanity can take even greater leaps. Thank you. Okay, the lore entry, the first disappearance from the Lorebook Revelations in Shadowkeep. Record Lunar 2.223, recusal mirror record. Captain Ho Yi, which is Aeronautics of China, is it? No. Oh no, he's just in K1 project. Commander Huang Zhan. Location K1 Dig Site 2 Communion Hall 4A. Threat detect level 3, 4, 6, 9, 10. Confirmed exotic. Psychosis, dangerous psychosis, crew impairment. Protocol in compliance. Threat response countermeasure A. Exhibit record 1264. File report to Rasputin. Commander, we have a problem. Go on. Dr. Yanoi, she's missing. Firewall, present location of Dr. Yanoi. AI.com firewall absent. Last known location of Dr. Yanoi. AI firewall airlock B site 4. Bring up the security footage of the airlock at that time. AI.com firewall hologram profit. A mining suit? Firewall, do you have audio of her exit? AI.com firewall audio offered. What is she singing? Sounds like nonsense. Firewall, do you recognize that language? AI.com firewall negative. Yanoi, she's been with us for 6 months. She was working with a causal control group. Yes. Have they made any headway recently? I don't know. I bet she does. You think she, stole something and left? Where would she go? A ship, no doubt, probably waiting for her in some crater out there. Needed the mining suit for its tank capacity. A ship? What are you talking about? Listen, you've been with K1 since the beginning. A lot has changed since then. A small ship could easily be tucked away somewhere out there. Firewall, when did Dr. Yanoi leave? Timestamp. AI.com firewall timestamp. Probably plenty of time. Should we send out a search party? No, we'll handle that ourselves. Before that, I want to institute some new security protocols. Firewall, enact security plan Delta. Inform all staff of operational quarantine. No individual is to leave their station except by schedule or express permission. Root command enact security plan D. Countermeasure enacted. D enact K1 lockdown enacted. D lockdown recuse. Workgroup data to core system recused. D, lockdown commandeer station controls. Fail. A, recuse failure. Record. Recused. D, lockdown sequester controls to Commander Quang Yan. Fail. Recuse failure. Record. Recused. A, recuse. Commands recuse. AI com firewall station wide. Alert. Audio and terminal text. Warning per Commander Quang Yan Prophet. AI com firewall mendacity. Security plan Delta enacted. Station controls and data access sequestered to Commandeer Quang Zhan. Manual override available. Locked. Site 3. Oh my god. What is happening? You expected something like this? For a long time now. Entry 14 from the Lorebook Revelations in the Shadowkeep DLC. A grim assessment. Luna .2.223. Threat assessment. Assessed results. Quota exceeded. Assessed threat. Vectors assessed. Isolation. Psychosis. Exotic influence. Threat response. Isolation. Efficacy. Assessment. Confederacy. Mendacity. Assessed. 35.2. 12.1%. Oh my god, I don't know why I've just realized this. This is Rasputin detecting the darkness, right? This is the beginning of the darkness coming. And that's why he's taking controls of the system. Threat response, psychosis, efficacy, assessments, medical, review, veracity, mitigation, assessed. Threat response, exotic influence, efficacy, assessment, veracity, system, shut down, assessed. Threat response, exotic influence, system shut down, morality assessment, assessed, 95.7%. Threat. Response, isolation, confederacy, morality assessments assessed, 18.4%. Threat response, psychosis, mitigation, morality assessment assessed, 0.5%. Threat response, plan, mitigation, countermeasure, E, proceed, system-specific, timekeeping, dilation, file report to Rasputin, exhibit record, 1267. The Lorebook Revelations from Shadowkeep. Entry number 15. Record Luna 2.244. Identities Ivan Runsky, Giorgio Vartel, Lin Chow, Rav Rahul, John Han, Abra Wen. K1 Dig Site 2. Communion. Transceiver reception. Threat detect. Level 3. 9. Confirmed exotic crew impairment. Threat response. Countermeasure E. Exhibit record 2392. File report to Rasputin. AI com firewall shift over. Exit transceiver reception for shift replacement. What? Already? It hasn't been 3 hours yet. Yeah. Hey, Lynn, hello. Sorry, I was in the deep end there. What's up? Firewall says our shift is over. Huh? What's that? My data stem says, I guess so. Yeah, but does that feel right to you? And where's the relief team? Firewall, where's the next shift? AICOM firewall inbound. Yeah, but they should be here by now. Nobody is late for a shift. Hey, let's not worry about it. As long as they're late, let's just stay tuned until they get here. You want to be in the reverie when they arrive? Their loss. They're the ones who are late. Nah, I don't want to start another fight. Lynn's right. Their loss. Firewall, give us another exit alert 2 minutes before the relief team arrives. Silence. 0136. AICOM firewall shift over. Exit transceiver reception for shift replacement. Damn it. Lynn, hey Lynn, we're done. Already? Yeah. Silence. 0.22. You guys get much of that? I had something new with programmable matter, but it slipped away. Like a fish out of your hand. Yeah, were you at a river? A lake? Used to go there with my dad before. Hey, you guys are in our seats. You're late. Get out. No, seriously, you're almost 9 minutes late. Nowhere. Damn it. How the hell? Doesn't matter. You lot get out. You're wasting our time. Fine. On our way. 0043. Firewall. How long did it take us to transit from Site 1? AICOM firewall mendacity, 15 minutes, 34 seconds. That can't be right. Hey, Rav, you're wasting time. We already lost 10 minutes of contact. Right, okay. It's just weird though. Revelation, entry number 16. A desperate ploy. Record Luna 3.067. Identities, Dr. Louis Henson, Jean Han. Location 1, K1 dig site 4 logistics, Brig. Identities 2, Captain Ho Yi, Dr. Louis Henson. Location 2, K1 dig site 4 logistics, Hall 3A. Threat detect level 3, 4, 6, 9, 10, confirmed exotic. Psychosis, dangerous psychosis, crew impairment protocol in compliance. Threat response, Confederacy, conspiracy, mutiny, exhibit record 3486, file report to Rasputin. Okay, John. So you broke quarantine. Can you talk to me about it? Can we talk about it? What's it important to follow? Why is it important to follow orders? Silence, 17 seconds. How about what's happening here? How about everything being messed up? How about killing them all? What are you talking about? I tried to get to the other station, to get the word out, to let somebody know we did something wrong. But they're all dead. They're dead. Who's dead? Everyone. Everyone on the surface is dead. Why aren't you listening to me? Why won't anyone listen to me? Okay. I believe you. Just, it's hard to understand. What exactly did you see? Unintelligible screaming. Sobbing. Okay, it's okay. We won't talk about it anymore right now. Silence. 1 minute and 5 seconds. Threat response, exotic influence, efficacy, assessment, veracity, confederacy, assessed, 8.9% to 1.9%. Threat response, exotic, influence, veracity, morality, assessment, extent, crew, assessed, error. Threat response, exotic, influence, confederacy, morality, assessment, extent, crew, assessed, 10.9%. Thank you, Doctor. That wasn't easy. I didn't do much. It was more than I could get from her. What about what she said? That can't be true, can it? Silence. 006 seconds. I see. Threat response, exotic influence, efficacy, assessment, confederacy, assessed, 57.3%. Threat response, exotic influence, confederacy, morality, assessment, extent, crew, assessed, 0.3.4%. AICOM firewall, captain, doctor, request, confederacy. Firewall, I don't know what you mean. AICOM firewall, yes you do, captain. Records of conversation will be recused. Commander Huang Zhan will lack cognizance. Is that so? The expedition. Record Luna 3.069. Identities Captain Hu Yi, Dr. Louis Henson, Jun Han. Location K1 dig site 4 logistics airlock B. Threat detect level 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 10. Mutiny confirmed. Exotic psychosis, dangerous psychosis, crew impairment, protocol in compliance. Threat response, confederacy, conspiracy, mutiny. Exhibit record 3499, file report to Rasputin. Firewall, recalibrate our data stims. Shift K1 systems to give us more time. AICOM firewall data stims in cinch. System-wide microsecond dilation proliferated. Are you sure about this, John? You don't have to come. I'm not staying here. She's made a decision, Doctor. Just so we're all clear, our first order of business is making contact with any survivors. There's nobody left. You say that, John, but we can't know for sure until we check. What you say you saw was terrible, but I saw it. She saw it, but she couldn't see everything. The point is we have to be sure. And the second thing we're going to do is try to learn what happened. If, as Commander Huang believes, industrial espionage, not a chance. Then we'll figure it out. Running out of paper. The third order of business is delivering what evidence we find and firewall's data stack to Rasputin. Once we secure a signal and transmit, we'll call for aid and find a way to get off this rock. Contact, investigate, transmit, escape. Threat response, exotic influence, efficacy, assessment, expressed plan, assess, 12.2%. AI com firewall, reprioritize objectives. What are you suggesting, firewall? AI com firewall, transmit, escape, contact, investigate. No, that doesn't make sense. AI com firewall, transmit, contact, escape, investigate. What? No. AI com firewall, transmit, escape. Firewall, stop. AI com firewall, transmit. Let's get out of here. AI com firewall, transmit. What the? Is this the collapse? This has to be the collapse, right? This is the collapse, surely. Oh my God. Okay. Keep on swimming. All right. Commander Huang Shan. Captain Ho Yi. Luli Hansen. Jun Han. Site 4. Did I code this in firewall? Nope. Firewall. Rasputin. This is like, I assume this has to be the collapse, right? I've lost chat. Chat is actually gone insane talking about something completely different. Rip chat. See ya. This often happens in law streams. Suspicions. Law entry suspicions from the Lorebook Revelation. This is entry number 18. We got 3 more. Record Luna 3.069. Commander Huang Zhan. I think I've said his name differently every single time. Huang Zhan. Ivan Runsky. Location K1 dig site 1. Crew quarters. Commander's quarters. Threat detect. Level 4, 6, 7, 9. Psychosis dangerous. Psychosis unauthorized cognizance. Crew impairment. Threat response. Exhibit record 3521. File report to Rasputin. Oh, this is the longest book? Oh, great. We'll get it done. Get her done. Firewall. The transceiver no longer receives a signal. Who damaged it? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. AI com firewall transceiver functional. We've never gone this long without a signal. Show me the records of activity around the transceiver for the last 24 hours. AI com firewall hologram. Profit. Silence. 5 minutes and 54 seconds. Commander, what? It's our shift. We're losing time. I know that, Runsky. Well, can we make it up from the next one? You'll get yours. Just shut up for a minute. Silence. 1 minute and 22 seconds. Commander, shut it. Firewall, open a channel to Captain Ho. AI com firewall mendacity. Channel open. Captain Ho, we have another security situation. I need you at the transceiver ASAP. Captain Ho, acknowledge. Firewall present location of Captain Ho. Threat response, cognizance, efficacy, assessment, mendacity assessed, 15.9%. AI com firewall mendacity hall 3A site 1. Firewall, show me Captain Ho. AI com firewall hologram mendacity profit. Captain Ho, acknowledge. Commander? Not now. But Commander, that can't be right. What? Look behind him in the hall. That's Lin. She's in my referee team. What the hell? Uprising. Record. Luna 3.069. Present. Identities. Present crew complement. Location K1 dig sites 1, 2, 3, 4. Threat detect level 2, 4, 6, 9, 10. Sabotage. Psychosis. Dangerous. Psychosis. Crew impairment. Protocol incompliance. Threat response. Exhibit record 3524. Fire report to Rasputin. AICOM firewall purpose of maintenance. Damage assessment site 2 terminal inoperative. AICOM firewall station-wide audio alert unauthorized. Mains resulting in destruction of terminal 2. AICOM firewall purpose of maintenance. Damage assessment site 2 sensors 10% inoperative. AICOM firewall purpose of maintenance. Damage assessment site 1 sensors 15% inoperative. AICOM firewall purpose of maintenance. A damage assessment site 2 sensors 20% inoperative. AICOM firewall purpose of maintenance. Damage assessment site 3 terminal inoperative. AICOM firewall station-wide audio alert unauthorized maintenance resulting in destruction of terminal 3. Damage assessment site 3 sensors 5% inoperative. AICOM firewall station-wide audio alert unauthorized maintenance must stop. Damage assessment site 4 sensors 10% inoperative. Damage assessment site 4 terminal inoperative. Damage assessment site 2 sensors 40% inoperative. AICOM firewall station-wide audio alert continued unauthorized maintenance will render firewall operable only from system's core vault. Damage assessment site 3 sensors 35% operable. Damage assessment site 1 sensors 75% inoperative. Damage assessment site 1 terminal inoperative. Damage assessment site 3 barricade holding. AICOM firewall station-wide audio alert. Unauthorized maintenance will render firewall operable only for system's core vault. Damage assessment site 3 sensors 50% inoperative. Damage assessment site 2 sensors 80% inoperative. AICOM firewall station-wide audio alert. Unauthorized maintenance will render firewall operable only from system's core vault. Damage assessment site 3 barricade holding. Site 3 sensors 35% inoperative. Site 4 sensors 20% inoperative. Site 1 sensors inoperative. Site 2 sensors inoperative. Site 3 barricade holding. Site 3 sensors 85% inoperative. Site 4 sensors 30% inoperative. Site 4 sensors 35% inoperative. Site 3 barricade holding. Site 3 sensors inoperative. Site 4 sensors 55% inoperative. Site 4 sensors 75% inoperative. Site 4 sensors 95% inoperative. Site 4 sensors inoperative. Damage assessment site 1, 2, 3, 4 terminals and sensors inoperative. Damage assessment site 3 barricade holding. Damage assessment site 3 barricade holding. Damage assessment site 3 barricade holding. Number 20 from the Lorebook Revelations. Okay. It is entry number 20 is called Downfall from Revelations. Record Luna 3.069. Identities Giorgio Vital, Dr. Amanda Smythe, Rave Raul. Location K1 dig site 3 system core. Threat detect 1, 3, 6, 10. Extinction event confirmed. Exotic psychosis protocol in compliance. Threat response error. Damage assessment site 3 barricade holding. Firewall let us in. Damage assessment site 3 barricade holding. Firewall, there's things out here. They're killing everyone. Open the door, you damned machine. Threat assessment assessed. Result quota exceeded. Damage assessment site 3 barricade holding. Stop, they'll hear us. Shh. Silence, 2 minutes and 36 seconds. Firewall, we made a mistake. Yeah, we're sorry. Just let us... What was that? Silence, 47 seconds. Just let us in. If you let us in the vault, we might be able to hold out. Threat assessment. Assess result, quota exceed. AICOM firewall negative. Shh. Firewall, lower your volume. AICOM firewall negative. Shh. Firewall, lower your volume. AICOM negative. Survival impossible. Shh, impossible? What does that mean, impossible? AICOM firewall. No rescue. Shh. AICOM firewall. No escape. Shh, quiet. AICOM firewall. No sustenance. Stop, just stop. Shh. AICOM firewall psychological dangers include but are not limited to. They're coming. AICOM firewall known psychosis, recent psychological trauma, and existential collapse. They're almost here. We gotta go. Existential collapse? What does that mean? No time, come on. AICOM firewall. The end of all things. Silence. 49 seconds. Distant screaming.